Well, let's see. Well, it looks like we're alive now. Let's see, we should be. Yes, I believe we're live. Let's post the live link in case anyone wants to come up for a bit. I guess because I don't have the StreamYard paid part, I can only live stream for like 2 hours, so. Hey, Michelle Lee, how are you? I got little fruit flies today from somewhere. Maybe it's some no-see-em things, I don't know. Daisy's in here with me. She's down here on the floor. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I just lost the bush here. You've been having flu stuff for like a week. Oh my goodness. Anybody that wants to, you can click that link there. And if you're on Facebook or something, you go to a brief setup and then you can come on live. I just had a thought. Remind me of that one guy on MASH. Probably Radar. That's what everybody tells me. I don't know. I know I went to a restaurant to eat one time and this person came up to me and they says, "Are you Radar by any chance?" And I said, "Radar?" I said, "Oh, from MASH? No." How's the weather up there? Well, my thing just updated. It says 73, but it's not 73. I'll check my phone. Let's see. Yeah, my phone says 72, so you can count on it's about 68 here where I live. Because I'm in the woods. But it actually says 73. But it has been raining like crazy every day. And all night last night it poured. I can't get anything to grow really well, with the exception of my cucumbers. They're starting to grow pickles, but cukes. Oops, I call everything pickles. If it's a cucumber plant, it's a pickle. Hey Eileen, how are you? Had beautiful weather last evening. Windows open. It was great. Yeah. I have the doors open and everything, but I got all my windows screwed shut. Uh, just having my coffee, and I says, I think I'll try to go live today. I have no idea if it's going to buffer or anything else. I don't know. But anyway, my tomatoes are almost as tall as I am, but not one flower. No green tomatoes, nothing. We haven't had enough sun. It's been raining constantly here. All I have to show of is green tomato vines, cucumber plant that's going across my yard. It's got a lot of little pickles on it, so I'll eventually get pickles. So my garden is a success, in that respect. What did I say? Tall tomato plants, green grape plants, and cukes. That's it. You have lots of green tomatoes? Oh, cool. I like to fry those up. You know, each year when I would grow tomatoes, except the last 3 years have been terrible for growing tomatoes here. I would save at the end of the season any green ones I had left. I would put a few in the window, to try and ripen them and stuff. But some of the bigger ones went into frying pans. My mom made these sweet pickled green tomatoes one time. Those were so good. I got most of her recipes, but I can't find the recipe for that one. Since we spoke last, I busted 3 of my toes. And what's some of you know about that, follow me and stuff. My foot, top of my foot was all black and blue. I'll spare you the pictures. And now I got like a little black and blue spot left just above my nail on my second toe. But the black and blue came right up on my foot. I couldn't walk very well or nothing, so I took some time off from walking to the mailbox and stuff. I'm trying this green screen thing, so my shirt kind of blends in with it. Oh, I could put a different one up there, I guess, but let's see what we got that I can put up there. Background, let's see. This one will probably make me, I'll try this one and see if it, see what I'm upgrading. Oh no, what am I doing? I ain't doing that then. I don't know if it'll change the picture or not. Oh, see what you get by upgrading. Okay, I can't change it from what it is now. This is all leaves anyway from my yard. Yeah, it's smarted, Michelle. Oh man, couldn't put my shoe on or nothing to do my daily constitutional to the mailbox. So I took it off. Or if I did, I hobbled out to the truck and went and got the mail that way, but I was barefoot. Which I am right now. I'm always barefoot. That's me. I would switch over to the other camera, Daisy, to show them that you're right here with me. Can you talk? Daisy? You talk? Speak. Woof. Not burp. You're supposed to talk. Oh boy. Let's see, have I missed anyone? Nope, Misha and Eileen, that's the only ones I see. There's 5 people here, but only 2 of you are showing up. We got lurkers. Yeah, Daisy's right here on the floor with me. Right smack behind me right now. I wear my hat so I didn't blind it and glare off my head. But now I'm pretty much back to normal now. But I kept it up, my foot up, and kept putting ice on it and stuff. You know how you do, you take the ice and put it in a freezer bag. I used a gallon size freezer bag, put ice in it, and then put it inside of a towel and had my foot up in the air and ice bag on it. 20 minutes on, 20 minutes off. Daisy. Daisy girl. Hey. She can't hear very good anymore or see very good. Daisy. Hi. You talk? Speak. Who's here? Who's out there? You hear it? You talk? Speak. Speak. Come on. They want to hear you. Talk. Talk. Woof. Come on. You speak? Sitting there looking at me like, no doofus, I'm not going to talk. But she's right here, though. Trust me, she is. Oh, I don't know. Let's see. Maybe I can move. I don't know. The camera might just show my background. Gotta get where. Yeah. It just shows my coffee cup. It ain't gonna work. I was hoping it might. Oh, well. She is here, though. Hello, everybody. You lurkers out there, come on in and say hello. I won't bite. Not too hard. How's the sound? How's the picture? I know it's going to be, fading me, covering me partially because of the background, but I can't change it right now. I would have to stop it, the live stream, and restart it. LOL, I can't promise anything. Sound is clear? Oh, good. Is it loud enough? I hope so. Because I'm connected to my phone hotspot right now. So I can't tell if it's buffering or anything like that. So yeah, I hope it's going okay. So, hello out there, everybody who's lurking. Let me see if I can pick the people that might be lurking. Maniac Grammy, Homestead Tessie, maybe, Amish Pope, maybe. I don't know if I'm right. I guess if they say something. There's a link in the comments if you want to join here. I'll post it again. If you want to come on live with me, if you got guts. Hey, Steve, if you're watching, hello. He's my neighbor. He watches my stuff, but he doesn't know how to comment and all that stuff. From what I understand, I think that's what he said. It was gonna rain again today, but it changed. Well, now it's getting gray again. However, the sun is still out. Who knows? I'm glad the sound is good. Hope the picture is good. And there's such a delay, I don't know how long it's taken for you guys to get it when I say something. Yes, we've been having thunderstorms almost every night. Yeah, we are too. Yeah, and Eileen said there's a tornado warning there. There's a lot of that going around. There's a certain thing. You used to be able to find it all over YouTube, but they've kind of removed all them videos too. But there's a thing called CERN, CERN, and they're using that to control the weather. But they suspiciously removed all that. I don't see anything about them telling what CERN is and all that stuff, not like what it used to. Don't think it will happen in the valley, though. I sure hope not, Eileen. I posted a review that should be up right now. If everything went right and it uploaded right, it should be posted. I was going to do another video. Well, I did do another video and I edited it and everything, but it has personal information that showed up in the video, so until I get it uploaded to YouTube, where I can blur that out, I'm not going to post that video. I will upload it later, but it'll be private until I fix all the things that shouldn't be in it. Because I had a kind of a mishap. I was walking Daisy, and I dropped my phone because I was recording on my phone, and all kinds of goofed up stuff got out there. Oh boy. And I had my mail and stuff and other mail, and it showed information that don't need to be seen by certain people. I mean, those of you that have sent me stuff, you already know my address and stuff, but I don't want everybody else knowing it. Because we do have Trollville, you know. Well, what's up in everybody's life lately? I know Misha, she's been having all kinds of problems with death in the family and stuff. I went through that too with my sister's son's son. Yeah. Yeah, it's, you don't want them, all that stuff out there, you know. People that I want to have it, like you and Eileen and, different ones, they already have it. Yeah, I'm sorry about that, Misha. Been praying for you. Whack-a-troll. We haven't had to do that a lot. Don't say anything. The last few live streams, of course, I'm not as popular as I was. I'm kind of like, on the back burner now. So they don't mess with me so much. Hi, Amish Pope. You have nothing? Uh-oh. Thank you. Just one of the bad parts of life. That, yeah, most definitely. Yeah, um, I don't know the whole story, but I don't think I've ever seen my nephew's son before. I could be wrong, but from what I understand, I could be wrong, and if my sister's watching, she'll correct me. But I think he had trouble with his eyesight or something on one side or the other, and couldn't see very well that day, and pulled out in front of a truck. Anyway, and now he's no longer with us. Uh, I could be wrong. I don't know. I have nothing, and I like it that way. Okay. Yeah, it is sad. So now they're going through that part of life that we don't like. I went to the showing thing at their funeral home. I didn't go to the funeral though, but I did go to the showing. You know how people say sometimes when they go to them, well, he didn't look like him. Well, I couldn't tell you because I don't know what he looked like. I don't think I've ever seen or even knew him. But he was family, and that's what you do. And then my sister that lives across the road, she's on her way back from Illinois right now. She went down to see her son, my nephew. I hope they had a good time down there. They're on their way back. Um, my dad's doing okay. He lives in an apartment now. I have canning jars all over my table right now. I was gonna can potatoes, and then I hurt my foot. So, excuse me. Oh, I got hiccups. I couldn't spend all that time on my feet, so it went on the back burner. Safe travel. Yep, I hope so. Miss Pope, what have you been doing? You been canning stuff? I have a skid of canning jars down the yard. Oh, you do? There it went. Okay, there it is. I was going to ask how your dad likes his new place. Glad he's doing all right. Well, he likes it, but it's one of them places where you have neighbors. And some of them are giving people in the building problems. You know, you get that one bad apple in there and it spoils a whole bunch. Hooch. Hiccups, yeah. Lay off that hooch. Okay. I lost a couple people. It must be really boring. That's why I don't live stream too much anymore, because I'm not that exciting. Yes, it can, Michelle Lee. Yep. Be right back. Mom, oh, okay. Just came back from a Mennonite farm. a watermelon, 2 cantaloupe, onions, and four dozen fell into my car. Oh, wow. That would be nice. But now you got to find a place to store all them. Kind of like me. I pack them in. My wife's aunt, she passed away, and her family, one of her daughters, asked me if I wanted her mom's candy jars. I said, oh yeah, because she canned all kinds of stuff. So it's like, oh yeah, so I'll be going to Bay City in the near future to get those. Spent $24.50 for all that. Oh, that's not bad. Watermelon now is ridiculous. I don't know how it is up there where you are in Pennsylvania, but of course everything is. Except, I can't believe it. Yeah, thanks. It is a nice score, Misha. What was it? I would say it was about February or so. I buy the eggs from Walmart in the 60 egg carton things. I paid $23. Well, because of the thing, everything went up. So this time, when I bought them, they were only 5 something, which is still expensive for eggs, but not 23 at least. Yeah, it is a nice score. It's like I'm gonna have to buy everything this year that I can. And in town, we have a farmer's market. It's at the train depot in Standish, and I go there, and you can get all kinds of stuff right off the truck usually. And that's the way I prefer to do it anyway, because they don't use all the chemicals and stuff on everything. To the best of my knowledge, anyway. Yes, here at the farmer's market, I paid $12 for a black diamond watermelon. I don't know what black diamond is. Is that like the sugar melons, yeah, I think they call them sugar melons, the round ones, or the long, they call southern melons, which they're not, they're just watermelons. I like the sugar babies, and then I think they're called crimson or something like that. Yeah, I believe they are crimson something watermelons. They're the round ones, the smaller ones. But oh yes, if I can get the big ones, yeah, I will. Yes, dark and rich, almost red inside, very sweet. Ooh, those would be good. A lot of people don't know how to pick out a good melon in the store. Because I've done the thump method before and got them home and they were still green on the inside, not ripe enough. I still do the thump, and then I turn them over and I look at where they were laying on the ground. That should be yellow, a big yellow spot. And then you have the brown where like the skin started to split or something. It's like brown markings on it. Always had a good one that way. Yep, a nice yellow spot, yep. Oh, it makes a difference. When I do it that way, they're always good melons. When the Michigan's ones come in, they might be now. I haven't been to the fruit market in quite a while. But I'm expecting those will be around $6, $7. I could be wrong. They could be a whole lot more. Like $10 for a bag of onions. Give me a break. I would pay that if I wanted onions bad enough for the Michigan ones. You know, the ones grown locally, like most people probably would where they live. But to get the ones from California that are like about so big, when I'm used to onions like this, you know, I always want the bigger ones. I like to dehydrate onions, but you do that in the summer when you can put it outside or put it in a room where the windows are open. Whew, I did that in here once. And this is before I converted it with my canning shells and everything. It took me a good 6 months to get the smell of onion out of here. Whew, it'd make you cry when you walked in. What am I planning to can next? Probably my potatoes. I've got the jars out there and the canners out there on the table waiting. But after I hurt my foot, everything went on hold. You like my canning videos? Oh, thanks. I think I did one canning potatoes. I believe. Well, I know I did last summer with my neighbor canned his potatoes. I do my canning the common sense way. It's like, if I can potatoes, I put water in them. That's it. Green beans, water. That's it. You don't have to put the salt and all this other junk in there. Because you can do that if you got the money to do it. But I don't have extra money for extra things. So I take my tomatoes even. I don't put anything in with them either. No salt, no lemon juice. You don't need all that crap. I did it the way my mom did it. And I've been eating it for years and I'm still here. Yep, I'm still here. Trying to learn how to can dehydrated water. Yep, well, let me know when you do. I remember the one with your neighbor. Yep. I have a playlist, Miss Shaw. It's cooking and canning. A lot of that stuff is in there. I have lots of different playlists. Some of them are private, and other ones aren't. And a lot of what I can next depends on what I can get at the farmer's market, or my farmer friends give me. Sometimes they give me stuff, and of course I'm not going to waste it. I'm going to can it. But yeah, you don't need all that stuff, you know. I mean, it's fine if you have it, but tomatoes, I don't even peel the tomatoes anymore. You don't have to. It's like I made tomato sauce. I throw them in my Ninja blender. It's got that 2 rows, and it pulverizes everything so fine. I made tomato sauce and everything. Or pizza sauce, I mean. And spaghetti sauce. You don't even know it's in there. Chicken corn soup this week. They're going to can most of it. That sounds good, Tim. I did can chicken. I didn't do a video on that. No, I didn't. I did. Well, you saw it, Misha, because you commented on it. What was it? 15 or 16 jars of chicken legs I just did. They're up there. Those I don't even put water on them or anything. Just chicken. I'm a ninja. Yay! I probably look like if you saw me falling, trying not to bust my face on the ice. Arms and legs be flying everywhere. Oh. Yum, I grew up with chicken corn soup in PA. Well, that's where Amish Pope is. He lives in PA. Let's see. Yes, that was cool. The canned chicken. Yep. Sometimes, now, if I'm canning up chicken to do just for soups, like chicken noodle soup or something, if I have it, and only if I have it, I put my onions and my garlic and your parsley, and I'll throw it right in with the chicken when I can it. So then I got this concentrated broth, and I just dump it in, and but most of the time it's just plain old chicken in the jar. Yes, no water and canned chicken. Yep. If I got 30 to 40 views on a video, it's a good day. Well, I'll share your videos, Tim. I like your videos and I watch every one of them. Misha, I watch yours. I mean, I may miss a few in between, but I try to get everybody. For me to can depends a lot on when I can get these other jars too, because I'm almost out of jars now. I go through them things so fast. Tim can do the same thing. He's got a lot of jars, and he's probably got a lot of them full, except for his collector ones. I don't know, what did I, since we last talked, I don't think I've done anything other than the chicken. I don't know. Oh, because of jars. We won't starve. Yeah, you won't. I'll get one of my chicken. These chicken legs, they were so big. When I went to get them in the jars, I could hardly get them in there. I really had to ram them in there. But then they shrink down so much. Okay, here's some chicken. And that's just chicken in there. And, whoops. Try to hold it still enough where the camera will not try to green screen it. There we go. Well, I had it. That's just chicken juice in there. I did that on the 17th of July. This chicken, I canned it. I only need 10 pounds pressure, but I canned it at 15 because I use the bones and everything to get as rich of broth off of it as I can get. And then 15 pounds pressure softens the bones up enough. I give them to Daisy. She loves them. And they're not hard. They're really soft, and she can eat them. And then if I want to, I can eat it too and get the marrow out of it if I want to. Yeah, because bone broth is good. They get soft anyway with, the 10 pounds, but I went over on purpose. We have beach hazard warnings today in Michigan because of all the rain. It rained all night last night, or should I say it poured all night last night. And almost every day it's been raining really hard. Now the sun's out. Tammy makes gravy with canned chicken, then homemade waffles, waffle with mashed taters, and then covered in the chicken gravy, side of cranberry. Woo, Tim, that would be good. That would be really good. I'm going to have to try that now. Well, I don't know if I still got my waffle maker. I ain't used it in so long. You guys probably know, but my mom had a waffle maker that made like about so big around with the round waffles with the 4 sections. I want one of those. And the holes in the waffles were the smaller holes, not the great big, like the Belgian waffles. Those aren't a waffle to me. I like the big ones that's like a pancake size, and I make pancakes as big as the pan, not these little things like that. No, that's not a pancake. That's a hot cake. There's a difference. Pancakes are supposed to fill the pan. That's why they're called pancakes. Oh. Us too. I'm thankful for the rain and it cooling it off some. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, because you're down there in the heat, which really hot. Well, the day I went to my nephew's son's showing, it was 90 something that day. But lately, it's been, I don't know, Eileen can tell you, 60s, 70s, 80 maybe around here. Which is fine with me because I don't have air conditioning. Tammy uses a waffle maker from the 1930s, makes the waffles you just described. Yes, my mom had one like that. It was electric, but it was really old. It was stainless steel or something. I don't know. It was shiny metal, like chrome type stuff, but it was an old one. One of my sisters may have it now. I don't know. But that's the waffles I like. I don't like the ones with the great big little squares in the waffles, Unless you want a Belgian waffle. I want a waffle that's got the little tiny squares in it, And some people like their waffles all wiggly. Not me. I like them a little crisp. Especially if I'm going to put something on top of them that makes them kind of hold together. Now I'm going to have waffles on the brain, Tim. My waffle maker, if I still have it, if I didn't get rid of it, is one of those ones, the Belgian ones. But I keep watching at the thrift stores. Golden brown, yep, that's the way. I can usually take the waffle and pick it right out of the machine. Because it doesn't wiggle or flop. It comes right out and I can lay it on the plate. Not burned, but I just don't like them squishy, soft like. Unless that's what I want. But I like to put real butter and stuff on them and maple syrup and stuff, and among so many other different things. I really like we used to make it when we had it, but we didn't always have it, was salmon and peas on toast. Well, we would make tuna and peas on toast. Oh, it was good. We like substitute the toast for a waffle. Jinx! Wafers with real butter and tree juice. Yeah. The good stuff. I have some real maple syrup up there. My one friend, Northern Michigan Homesteading, he makes his own maple syrup, and he sent me some good stuff. And he makes that one it's a darker maple syrup where it's more like a caramely type. Boy, is that good. I was thinking about making tuna today. Oh, good. You just thicken up, tuna with cornstarch, put a little milk in it and stuff. You cook it, put your tuna in there, salt and pepper. You thicken it up like a gravy, and then you put it over top of toast, extra done toast. You don't want it just like these people that have this barely toasted bread they call toast in it. That's not it. You got to make it darker because you want it to be stiffer because the wet gravy you're putting on it. Oh, was that good? I only want Belgian waffles with chipped beef gravy on them. Yep. Chipped beef gravies, strawberries and whipped cream, those kind of things, or ice cream even. But when I'm eating a regular waffle, I like the older ones, the ones with the little holes in them. I don't know why. I just like those better. They're hard to find nowadays. You get a waffle maker nowadays, they're all the Belgian type waffles, and that's not a waffle, that's a Belgian waffle. They're different. And the dough, the real dough for Belgian waffles has sugar and stuff in it too, and I don't use that. If you like tuna, Misha, try that. I love tuna. Oh, you can't see it now, but I've got a bunch of it back there. I'll open a can, drain the water off of it, and eat it right out of the can, But usually tuna sandwiches. I like another weird thing is I like tuna salad with cheddar cheese, shredded cheddar cheese in it, warm. After it gets cold, I don't like it as well. I'll still eat it, but I don't like it as well. Love tuna with dill relish in it and black pepper. Ooh. You ever try it with lemon pepper? Mm-hmm. Lemon goes good with fish and it's got pepper in it. But dill, oh yeah, dill would be good in it. I don't know if I've ever done that, but I have used ranch in it, and ranch has dill in it. Tuna doesn't taste right since they took out the dolphin. Yeah. And I like tuna in oil better than I do in water. I haven't tried with lemon. Oh, well, lemon pepper. It's got, got to be careful with your lemon pepper though, because that's got garlic and onion and stuff in it. And I don't like onions in my tuna salad. And I'm talking about the tuna salad you use for tuna sandwiches, I don't like. Ugh. Sardines are okay if they got mustard on them. Now they're the health craze. They're very healthy for you is to get them with extra virgin olive oil on them, but I prefer mustard. I eat a lot of mustard. Well, on my insurance thing this month, I bought, it's a gallon-sized container. I love mustard. Yum. Ew. You don't like mustard, Michelle? Or don't like it on sardines? I got a hair flying around in front of my eye. I can see it there. I think I got it, or else it's stuck to my glasses. These aren't real glasses, by the way. They're blue light glasses. Smoked kippers. I think I did. You love mustard, not sardines? Oh, yeah. It takes an acquired taste. Smoked kippers. Somebody's trying to message me. Who is it? My dad. Sending me these links to different things, and I done told everybody I don't click links. Not safe anymore. Smoked kippers. I don't know if I've ever had those. I probably have. We ate all that stuff when I was growing up. I have smoked oysters back there too. I cannot stand oysters. So I'll be finding somebody to give them to. They might be better because they're smoked, but I doubt it. Sausage links. Ooh, love those. I've usually got about a dozen rolls of sausage of some kind in my freezer. I got Italian sausage, and then I got, I buy it in a log thing. And like, breakfast sausage, I guess you'd call it. Oyster stew. Ugh. Don't like oysters, no how, no way. Yeah, that's nasty. And they got dirt in them. Oh, no, no thanks. I tried one once, it was disgusting. Cannot handle them things. Ooh. A couple gallons of sauerkraut working. Ooh. I did do that this year. I canned some up there. Can't remember how many jars. I think it was only like 7 jars, which is low for me. I want to go back and get some more cabbage, the Michigan cabbage, because they're great. You can't even see my hands. They're bigger than my head. I mean, they're way out there. Bratz sausage with sauerkraut. Yep. I eat that all the time. It's good for you, too. It's full of probiotics and stuff. I eat a lot of sauerkraut. But I don't like to buy the sauerkraut. I make it myself. And I like to cook the brats all day long in the sauerkraut so that they taste like kraut. I just think it adds to the taste of the brats, you know. Brats or Polish sausage or any kind of sausage I can get my hands on to throw in there. Whatever they got a deal on at the store, that's what I get. I've even got sausage patties that I canned. Keeps you regular. Yes, it does. Our New Year tradition in PA is pork and sauerkraut. Well, Tim's in PA too. Amish Pope. I mean, he's in Pennsylvania too. So he makes a lot of that stuff. I do like my sauerkraut, but I like it homemade, and I like to do it with caraway seeds in it. I like that too. The caraway seeds, they're expensive now. I got to get some more, and I'm thinking I might get them off Amazon because they had almost a pound-sized container in there. I don't know what they want for it now because the prices probably went up since I looked, but I think it was like $6 almost. But you got a lot of caraway seed because I put caraway seed on pizza and everything. And it's good. You just sprinkle it on your pizza and bake it. Oh, it's good. I tried sauerkraut with apples here at the Apple Fest. Pretty good. Yeah. A lot of people I knew made their sauerkraut with their, sausage in it, and then they would put whole potatoes in it too. And then this other kid's family used to come over and with my son, they would put neck bones in with the sauerkraut. Back. Welcome back. Wind picking up, sky getting dark. Oh, I hope mine don't get dark. It's nice and sunny right now. My mom is in her room blasting hillbilly music. Oh, I love hillbilly music. Oh, well, at least it's gospel. Okay. Here comes the thunder. It's a coming. Daisy's laying down here. She's out like a light. She's kind of learned to stay away from the legs of my chair because it's got those, I don't know, like 5 legs that stick out from underneath and wheels on it. She's been ran over a few times. Do you make black-eyed peas and rice? Nope, because I don't eat rice. I have lots of it. As a backup. This container, oh, you can't see it. This is full of rice. Because of all the carbs in it. Beans have all the carbs in them too. But I like beans. I have eaten it though. It's very good. Yep, here said it goes by you. Yep. Oh no, I'm really boring. I lost everybody. I only got 2 left. I don't think there's anything I haven't eaten at one time or another. Ate a lot of stuff like that growing up. It's like most people wouldn't take and buy what do they call it? What is that stuff? Ramen noodles. They wouldn't eat ramen noodles either. Like, it's not my favorite, but it's something to eat. Dika's going to his office. Under the bed. You don't like thunder either, eh? Daisy don't like thunder, lightning, or sound of rain or anything. You like rice, but Mom won't eat it anymore. She does like fried rice in a restaurant. I'm going to try to make it myself. I done it. Fried rice is easy. Here's a little, maybe it's an education, I don't know. Get yourself some beef bouillon cubes or beef seasoning, chicken seasoning, whatever you want. The flavoring. What you do is you take butter or your choice of margarine, put it in a frying pan, take about a cup of rice, take a box of spaghetti, like vermicelli or something, the thin spaghetti, break it up in little pieces and throw it in there. And you fry it. And you make it just like you would for rice-a-roni or whatever. Put your chicken base or beef base, whatever, in there. And then some water. After everything's browned up nice, put your base in there and water. And you cook it until it thickens up. You just keep stirring it, turn the heat down, medium, low, something like that. And fried rice. I used to make it all the time for my kids. It works really good and it's a lot cheaper. And if you want a little different kick, take out some almonds and chop them up. You can toast the almonds in with the rice and the vermicelli when it's browning. Toast your almonds and then throw everything else in there. Your flavored seasoning and the water. And you cook it till the water's all absorbed and the rice is done and all that. It's good. You can do it with something as simple as after you brown the rice, just putting soy sauce in it. And then water. I made it lots and lots of times. Yeah, extra MSG. No, I don't use that stuff. That bad stuff give you migraines. But I've made that a lot. It used to bother our dog, but now she sticks to us like glue. It keeps moving. When it's storming. Fried rice and some spring rolls, please. I like that. Believe it or not, I found organic ramen noodles. I bet everything's out there nowadays. I don't use the seasoning packets. I do my own. Yeah, you can do that. You can control the salt and cinnamon stuff. But you can buy. Walmart has it. These packets of dehydrated, dried bone broth, and all it is the meat, the broth from the meat, and you can put whatever you want with it. I've seen it. It's expensive, but they have it at Walmart. CBD oil helps. He didn't get all wild like he used to. He just decided he's going under the bed. He also has a thunder shirt. But has not requested it. Since I gave him CBD oil each day, and yes, he does request a shirt. But yeah, for ramen noodles, you don't have to use that stuff. What I used to do a lot of times too is I like the chicken one and the beef one, but only use part of it, not use the whole package. Fried rice is best if you make the rice a day before and keep it in the fridge. I wouldn't know, because every time I make it, the kids always gobble it up. I never got to do that. I used to make chop suey. My wife really liked it, but ours was different. Some people call goulash chop suey, and that's not chop suey. That's another name for goulash that somebody laid on it. Chop suey is totally different. Don't forget the egg, yeah. If you like it that way. Some people don't like eggs. I love eggs. I buy usually 120 eggs a month. I buy 2 of those 60 egg containers every month. Last night I boiled up in my Mueller Instant Pot type thing. One whole flat out of there I did into boiled eggs. Takes 5 minutes in there to make them, and they come out perfect. I just fill that sucker up with eggs and run it through, and I got boiled eggs for days. Of course, you got to keep them in the fridge, you know. Daisy loves them too. We eat them together. And then some I take and make potato salad with, egg salad sandwiches, stuff like that. Eggs you can do a lot with them, same as potatoes. If you got potatoes, you can come up with a meal. You know, and eggs. Eggs to go a long ways too. You can make all kinds of different things. You add extra salt to your ramen noodles? Okay. Yeah, I wish that I could get, well, you probably can, I don't know, buy a block of the ramen noodles without the seasoning and stuff and just make your own. Just like, I don't know, I imagine there's somebody that sells them, but just the noodles, nothing else. But my kids ate a lot of them things growing up. I buy them in the case. I've got, oh my gosh, 1, 2, 3 cases of chicken ones. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 cases of the beef ones. Oh, another case of the chicken, and I have teriyaki ones too. But they're the bigger, the teriyaki ones are a microwave plate one type dish thing, cardboard that you zap. I got some of them too. They're not bad. Plus, I have all kinds of dehydrated vegetables I did that I can make my own. So I got those. I was going to make packages. I do have chicken base powder and beef base, and I was going to make soup things to put up in little like food saver bags where it would be you just dumped it in water and instant soup. Had the dried noodles, and because noodles are dry anyway, mix it up and like that, and have it for when SHTF happens. Hey, wow, Eileen just sent a message and it says I have 0 viewers. Yes, it's best if you make the rice by itself the day before, then do all the rest when you're ready to eat it. Don't forget to add egg yum. See, I don't do that with the rice if I'm making fried rice, you don't need to. You're the 0? Okay. Chop suey has pork and beef cubes in it, mushrooms, big whole mushrooms, soy sauce. Oh, geez. Right before you take it out, you add in bean sprouts. And my wife used to love to put it over rice, but I always ate it over the chow mein noodles, them crunchy things. I loved it that way. I'm here. I don't think the numbers are right. No, now it says 1. Now it says 4. I don't know why it's bouncing up and down like that. I miss the Vietnamese restaurant that a former coworker's mom worked at. They made the best spring rolls and made it into a soup. Oh. They were the fried ones. I love the regular ones too. Oh. I get my eggs from friends. Nice and fresh. Yeah, that's the best way. I miss my own. And I had my chickens. I had all the eggs I could eat, and I was giving them away to the neighbors and everything. All that stuff's good. When it comes down to the situation that we're facing now and what's coming up in the near future, I'm not into the organic, farm raised, all this crap anymore, because it's getting to the point where get what you can get. Dinka only likes his eggs scrambled. Yeah, with Daisy, when I'm shucking eggs for us to eat, she'll eat maybe one, just where I take the shell off and hand it to her. But then after that, she wants me, I gotta break it open and then give it to her. She'll eat, I don't know, 4 or 5 of them that way. I love my eggs. Oh, she moved position. She's over right next to me now. Hope she's not right up against me. Yeah, right against my wheel, so I can't move. I wish my chair was up higher. So my desk isn't a normal desk. I made it higher because I worked on computers and stuff on here, and I wanted it up where I could reach it better. That's what I do with the organic ones. The eggs? Oh, just the noodles, no seasonings. That's what I buy. See, I figured you could probably get them somewhere. Because they got all that stuff now. I try to do as much organic stuff as I can, but you don't know anymore if the stuff is actually organic like they say. And if I can buy a whole 12 packets of ramen noodles for a couple of bucks, I'm not going to pay $10 for the same thing organic, you know. Just doesn't make sense. BLTs for supper? Ooh, cool. Those are always good. I mean, if you got the money to do that and that's what you want to do, that's fine. I support you 100%. I can't afford that with everything. Wish I could, but I can't. It's more important to eat. BLTs are delicious. I will eat myself silly on them things. I love fried egg sandwiches too. Really good. It's even better if you toast the bread. Cook your egg and put it in there with some Miracle Whip on it and a slice of cheese while it's still hot. Oh, yum. And then sometimes in place of the Miracle Whip, I'll use ranch dressing. Good. Can't afford a BLT? Stop on by. Oh, I can afford those, Tim. And those are magic words. You don't want to say that if I'm in Pennsylvania because I will show up at your house. Message Tim and say, are there any BLTs in the area somewhere? That's where I am. My neighbors gave us a few nice ripe tomatoes. Way different from the ones in the store. Oh yeah, they sure are. So much better. I like to let mine ripen right on the vine. But I'm not adverse to a tomato, picking it green and ripening it in the house if I have to. It shows 2 viewers here. Yep, that's what it shows. Do you like the green screen thing? I don't like the way it wigs out and stuff, but oh well, it hides my wares. Okay, now we have extremely loud thunder. And lightning, Omega the cat, just ran out of the room and the rain is pouring now. Woo! You're getting a good dousing. It'll probably last 5 minutes. It says 1 for me. But now it says 0 up here on mine. I wonder why it does that. I wonder, can I look and see if that... Live viewers... It says 0 when I highlight it and everything. Oh, now 1. Storm is moving into your area, Tim. Oh boy. Now you can't see it, but you probably see it on my face here. The sun's really coming in. Yes, 0. LOL. Yep. Now it says 1. Oh. That proves there are lurkers, I guess. It's like we're seeing this, and I know when I look later, there'll be a lot more viewers than what it listed there during the video. There's a lot of people that hide, don't want to be seen, I guess. North and west side of the house getting slammed with wind and rain. There's only one thing I don't like about this StreamYard. I'm going to have to tell them about it too. I wish the comments were put into the video. I can do it manually, like that. But I like them to automatically come up. See, I can highlight you. Put you in the video that way. Because it's recorded. I'll go up here. There, I post my link in case someone wants to come in. I think I'm gonna go out and look for ripe tomatoes. I'll be back. Okay, Misha. I can only stream with the free StreamYard for 2 hours, and I'm an hour and 16 minutes now. Somebody let me know when I'm getting close to 2 hours if I don't notice it. I'll wonder, well, how come everybody just disappeared? Now it says 2. But if anyone does want to come up, if you don't have a picture, your picture, when it comes up here in the green room, you won't be coming up here. If I don't know you, you ain't coming up here because I don't want any what happened another time to happen again. Yours says 3. Yep, mine does too now. It says 3. You can probably hear my little fan running. I got a little tiny purple desk fan. I'll try to show you, but I don't know if the cord's long enough. This little guy, whoops, it's backwards. I think I paid $5 for it a couple of years ago. It ain't very powerful, but it works here on the desk really well. I think I'll just have boiled eggs for supper unless I think of something else. I did eat some of my pickles. They're really good. I did kosher dills. Yeah, it says 3 now, Eileen. Yep. And the kosher dills I did, the regular ones, they're really good. Then the other ones, some of them I took and put extra onion in there. Don't like it as well that way. I mean, they're still good, but they're not ones with lots of garlic and stuff. And, oh man, when I did the pickles, I bought the freeze-dried garlic, the freeze-dried, I already had freeze-dried onion, but I had freeze-dried dill also. Oh my gosh, is that stuff ever good? Got so much more flavor. I didn't even get that much flavor out of real raw garlic. It's like I did with the freeze-dried. It was amazing stuff. So when I do pickles, I might go and get the freeze-dried stuff. I like the way it tasted. Pretty good stuff. I've been eating pickled beets. I love pickled beets. You guys like beets? No, no, no ketchup on an egg sandwich. Holy cow, am I that far behind? Ugh, no ketchup for me. Toasted for blah 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 for BLT. Yep, toasted's good. It's an upstate New York thing. Ketchup on an egg sandwich. Ugh. I'll have to try it once. And I don't know if you guys are into farming or not, but there's this guy on YouTube. I love his videos, the way he treats his animals and stuff. It's called Just a Few Acres Farm. He's a really nice guy. I watch all his stuff. I just like his personality and the way he treats his animals and all that. And he doesn't know that I'm shouting him out either. He don't know me at all. I just really like his videos. Then there's Jay and Jen off grid or off gridding with Jay and Jen. They're here in Michigan. I like that couple too. Watch them all the time. Let's see. Who else can I shout out? Oh, there's the Amish Pope. I watch everything he does. He's my brother in Christ. Eileen doesn't have a channel. And Michelle, of course, I watch her stuff too. She's a sweetie. I don't always comment on everyone's videos, but I do watch. Then I like Biscuit. I can't remember the channel name, but this guy has collie puppies. Well, they're Sheltie, but they're still collie to me. Biscuit and Kevin and the names of the dogs. I like to watch that channel too. It's just cute videos. Oh yeah, and then there's the Early American. I watch their channel, and then Frontier Patriot. Oh my gosh, I love those people too. The Early American channel, the girl on there makes recipes from the 1820s and 30s in that era. They wear all the garb. They use all the original utensils and ways of cooking and all that stuff that they did back then. It's a historical type ASMR channel. And then Frontier Patriot, that's her soon-to-be husband's channel. He's fiance right now. He makes, they make, they do a chew and chat where they eat the food that she makes on her channel. And then they talk to the people and stuff. It's getting lighter out now. But we've lost power. Oh no. I hope you get your power back on, Eileen. Bread not toasted for egg sandwich. Yeah. Toasted for BLT is good. I like it toasted for that. Ugh. It just makes more of a mess when you eat it. You get crumbs all over the place. Sun's out like crazy here now. And there's two watching. My phone is only on 20% and I was charging it. It got to go. No power here. Okay, Eileen, thanks for coming. I certainly understand that. You're welcome, Misha. It's true, too. I love your music. Oh, Misha, there is something, though. When you play your music, I don't know if anyone else has told you or not, but when you're talking, like beforehand or after, I cannot hear what you're saying. I think your phone is still trying to adjust its microphone from the music, because I can barely hear what you're saying. The piano music comes through just fine. I had 2 ripe candy tomatoes and a really small, almost ripe. Ooh. I got if they even get any tomatoes this year, the Brandywine tomatoes. They're supposed to get really big. I know they get really big leaves on them and stuff, and they don't mess up your skin. But I don't even have one blossom on them yet. They're working on it and getting a bud on it, but we haven't had enough sunlight. It's rain, rain, rain all the time. They're not going to do anything this year. It's too far ahead, too far into the season. But if I do get a green one, I'll pick that baby. I'll bring it in and ripen it in the house. I know it's far away. I try to speak up, but fail lots of times. Sorry. It's not your fault, Misha. It's just the way it works. I just I didn't know if anyone had told you that or not, but afterwards you always say something like, "What'd she say?" Because it cuts it down so low. I've got videos like that too. And believe me, people have told me in not such a nice way either. It happens sometimes. But I've noticed, not on your other videos, but always after the piano, it's like the microphone is slowly adjusting to, the music not coming in, where it's just a voice. I don't know what it could be other than that. That's what I'm thinking, is the sensitivity of the mic is messing up. I don't know what you use to edit your videos, but Filmora allows you to turn up the volume in your videos, the volume level. I have to do that a lot because people tell me they can't hear me and stuff, and I still mess up sometimes. The Filmora makes a version for cell phone too, and it's free. You just gotta put up with their logo on there. But you can adjust different things in your video and the sound and all that stuff. I had to learn the hard way too, and I still screw up sometimes. Sometimes you're in a hurry putting out a video, and you play it back, you can hear it just fine, but other people can't. I try to keep it back some so the piano gives ambience, but then it doesn't pick up my voice. There's always something, isn't there? Do you tune your own piano, or do you have someone that comes in and does that? I typically don't edit piano vids because I'm usually busy with church that morning, and I try to do one and done. Yeah. It works. You can hear the piano just fine. It's better than not doing it at all, put it that way. What'd you say, Sonny? Is my volume screwed up? Could be. Tim, do you know it's 577 miles to your house from my house? One of these days. And this is so funny. I added up, tried to add up with this app that tells you what it's going to cost for gas to go somewhere. And I said, I picked you because you came to mind. I said it was going to cost, at the price of gas that I pay now, $137 for me to come to your house with my truck. You're like, I don't think so. That sounds awful cheap. Someone tuned it, but I so dried out they couldn't tune it any further. Oh, really? To me, it sounds like it's tuned for like concert or something. That might just be the type of piano it is too. I had a piano, and that thing was so far out of whack. It was. I can't play piano at all. I've never been more than 10 miles from home. Yes, you have, Tim. You went to see a certain somebody. I drive every year from Kansas to PA. Wow. Kansas, that's quite a bit further, I think. I don't think when I went to Texas, I don't think I went through Kansas. I know I went through Arkansas and Texarkana and stuff. I don't know. I do want to see Pennsylvania. I'd like to get a camper. I used to have a pickup camper. It was an old one. But I'd like to get one to put in the back of my truck. And then I can just go because it's a whole lot easier to park those. I am not good at backing things up that are sticking out a mile behind you. Yeah, you did too. You've been a couple of them that I know of. I want to meet you, Tim. I want to come to Pennsylvania. And I want you guys to come here too. And I want to see Pennsylvania. I know I told you before, I'd love to see the Hershey's plant. Go in there and get free chocolate if they give it away. And all the, like, Independence Hall and Liberty Bell and all that stuff. I'd love to see all that. It's about 18 hours driving time. Wow. You are quite a bit further away. It said, I think it was close to 9 hours for me to go to Pennsylvania from here. There's another YouTuber I'd like to see out there, but man, you know how that goes. Yeah. Um, I don't see it in my near future unless I win the lottery or something. Then I'll buy me a big old motorhome and I'll go all over the place. Because my thing is, I'm not going somewhere and having to leave my animals behind. I don't have anyone to care for them. Okay, thanks for coming. Love you, brother. I need to pick my daughter up from work. Thanks so much. Can't wait to go to the Amish smorgasbords. Tim does all that stuff. Well, Tim is ex-Amish, if I remember right, or brethren, he said, yeah. Ooh, or knows him or something. I like to go to the Mennonite store up here. I found an Amish store too that I didn't know was there. This other one I thought was Amish, and come to find out it was Mennonite. But still, they got my canning jar lids and stuff there cheaper, and I like those superb lids. Them are really good. I canned a bunch of the stuff up here with those lids. Well, I bought some in one of the grocery hauls I did about a year ago, I think. But yeah, I would love to go to Pennsylvania and see all this stuff there. And I'd like to go to. I've been to Memphis, but not in the town. We were just on the very edge of it when I went to Texas. But I'd like to go there and see Graceland, um, places like that. I would like to go to the White House too and just see the White House inside. Um, Someday, I'd like to see Idaho. Idaho's beautiful. But my favorite place that I'd like to go, but I would have a hard time coming back, is Alaska. Oh, if I could go to Alaska, it would be hard for me to come home. Unless I went when all the black flies were out and stuff biting and everything. Then I would have to think about it. I don't like bugs of any kind that bite. I don't really have any desire to see any states that are hot. I don't like hot weather at all. I hate it. I don't like sweating and stinking like an old pig in a barn. I just, no. Don't like it. We went on a White House and House of Representatives tour. Oh, wow. I've been in the Michigan State Capitol, toured through that and stuff. I would love to go see, Alaska. Oh, well, if you go to Alaska, you're going to go right by me. Because most people that go to Alaska go through Canada, and I'm. Well, if you go through the Blue Water Bridge, about 120, give or take, miles from the Blue Water Bridge. And I'm about 120 miles from the Mackinac Bridge. I thought it was 85, but I got out and looked. It's like 120. Got out and looked. I looked on a map. Here we go. A GPS map. Yeah, keep you where it's cool. Yep. The more snow, the better for me. Well, I don't think I would like living in an igloo. Maybe for a day or so. But to live in an igloo where it's freezing cold all the time, that's a bit much. But to be in the snow and everything, I do love the snow. I love it. Love, love, love winter. And out here, where I live now, in the wintertime, it's breathtaking out here. I love it out here. Fall is okay too. It's pretty, but not like winter to me. We'll probably fly. It's a long ways. Yeah, it is a long ways for you. But if you touch down someplace around me, like, well, the closest airport, I believe, is in Traverse City. Or was it Alpena? That's not that far away from me. My other friends from Canada, they were here. They were right here in West Branch, 17 miles away. I didn't get to meet them. I don't know what her channel name is now, but it's Kelly May. Her and Kevin. They were here from Canada. That close to me, and I didn't get to see them. Oh, well, maybe someday. 2 people watching now. I just can't wait every year for the winter to come. And especially the first snow. It's like, oh. Ooh, it's getting brighter in here now. The sun's really coming out. Of course, I got my curtains open too. But the first snow and everything, it's so beautiful. And my road coming in back here to the woods, oh, it is breathtaking too. It's so beautiful. When I lived in Texas, it was too hot for me, and there was too many big bugs, and too many bugs, period, and things that wanted to hurt you and all that. I just don't have any desire. But now, I do like the fruit and stuff that they grow in Florida, and that the oranges and grapefruits and lemons and all that. I would love to get my hands on that stuff right off the tree. But it's not good for me either, but I would eat it anyway. Oh, now it's showing me why my Wi-Fi streaked up there. That was weird. Now it went away again. I must be getting choppy. There it goes again. How could it be low when my phone is right next to it? I wish I liked grapefruit and beets, 'cause they're good for the heart. Yep. But I can't stand them. Oh, well, you can take beets in pill form too. Like get freeze-dried ones, or you can make your own. Freeze dry them and put them in capsules, and that way you don't have to taste them. Just swallow them down. I do love beets and grapefruit. And oranges and lemons, all that stuff. Yeah, there's people that actually take, I know this is gross, but they take doo-doo and put it in pills and swallow it. Nope, I've seen that somewhere. You can buy freeze-dried doo-doo in pill form and swallow it. No. Just no. Another thing I like to do when I go to states and stuff, or anywhere, is I like to eat out at some restaurant somewhere. I love doing that too. Well, I got about 15 minutes before they cut me off. How do we kill 15 minutes? The G rated. Oh. Are you going to try the tuna and peas on toast? Only thing I don't like about winter is the sicknesses. Oh, really? I don't have them. I just don't. Of course, I take my moringa every day, and it boosts your immune system higher than anything else. I put it in my coffee. Is it good? No. But my arthritis doesn't bother me, and everything because of that. Moringa is excellent stuff. I might just make it my regular way. What are you going to make? Tuna salad for sandwiches or tuna salad stuff with noodles? You know, like cold salad, or what you going to do with it? I might do that too, because I do like tuna salad. I can have tuna salad, sandwiches, and boiled eggs. I could do that. Yes, for a sandwich, yeah. Tuna sandwiches are good. Have you ever eaten at Subway and got the tuna sub? Oh my goodness. That is so good. I always get it with all the veggies on it. And then they put a whole bunch of tuna in there. Oh, is that ever good? I love it. It can get messy, but it's so good. They say, what do you want on it? I said, everything. Except for hot stuff. Arby's tuna. It had grapes and nuts. Oh yeah, that wasn't that called orchard salad, or was that somebody else that had that? Somebody had it and it had pecans in it and stuff or something like that. I had that a couple of times. It's good stuff. Really good. A lot of your Subways don't have the tuna sub. But some of them do. I think the ones up here know I'm going to buy it, so I've usually got it. Sometimes I go and they're out of tuna, which means it must be popular. I like the bread. They put it in at Arby's too. Yeah. That's pretty good stuff. I made like a chicken salad that day, one day with the same stuff in it, but I used chicken in place, of the tuna, chicken breast, and I put, I think I had pecans at the time, might have been walnuts. I put nuts in it, I know, and I cut grapes in half and put them in there, made like the Waldorf salad. And ate that in sandwiches and stuff. That was good too. And of course, Miracle Whip. I don't like snot nays. I like Miracle Whip. A lot of people don't like Miracle Whip and they eat snot nays, but I just don't like that stuff. Greasy egg. Albacore, yeah. It's supposed to be better. But some of that tuna you get now, if you don't get albacore, it has a bloody taste to it. I can't afford the albacore, but I get it once in a while. But most of the time it's the other kind, the light tuna. But some of it has a funky taste to it. Years ago, they would say, "Well, you know, that's rattlesnake meat you're eating." Okay, it tastes awful fishy to me. But I don't eat rattlesnake either. That's disgusting. Really disgusting. But the albacore is more like eating chicken breast or something. It's more of a drier texture, but it's really good for sandwiches. Or opening a can and just sitting down with a fork and eating it right out of the can. I do that too. My husband had to kill and eat snake in the army. Oh, good thing they didn't make me do it. Ugh. Yeah. You could do it. You could eat it if you had to, but that would that would take some doing for me to get that down. Ugh. A lot of times it's rattlesnake too. Yeah. No. Don't eat snakes. I don't eat crabs. I don't eat lobster. I don't eat shrimp. Once in a while, those little teeny shrimp, I might eat one, but I don't eat oysters. I don't eat clams. Ugh. That gross, disgusting stuff. Ugh. I've tried it. I just don't like it. Don't like the taste of it or the way it eats. Ugh. Yeah. No crustaceans. Yep. I just don't have any desire for that stuff. Oysters either. Ugh. I have those packs that I was talking about earlier, those smoked oysters, but because they came in a food box I got, what am I going to do with these things? I don't eat them. Exactly. So all that stuff that goes into them things, you put it in your body and wonder why so many people are dying from cancer and everything. Well, like, no, you're eating the disgusting stuff at the bottom of the ocean. Ugh. Fishing bait, yeah. It worked for that. Ugh. The only way that I'll even eat the shrimp, the little tiny ones, they gotta be, I won't eat them raw. The first few times I ate them, my daughter likes them, and she had coconut shrimp. And I tried one of those. And I said, I could eat those if I had to, but it's still not a thing I'd go running for miles to get. No, nope. But now you give me codfish, battered, deep fried, broiled. I don't care. I'll show you how to eat that stuff. I love it. Codfish is my favorite. I tried shark. Didn't like that either. The hide on a shark, it was a shark steak, and the skin on that thing was like eating a rubber inner tube off a vehicle. It was disgusting. I saw the B-Day pics on FB. It looks like your daughter lost a lot of weight. That's wonderful. Oh yeah, she has. Her and I have been going to the gym and stuff, and she was going before me, but when I found out through my insurance that I could go, she said, well, I go to the Old Town gym and they got everything there. So I went with her and signed up over there. So I can go there, and they got a sauna, a pool, and hot tub, I think. I know they got a sauna. A bunch of different things like that. Oh, and tanning beds. I could just see me jumping on that thing and frying like... I don't think so. I burn, I don't tan. Yeah, shark is not good. The meat doesn't even taste good. It's gross. I mean, somebody... And tuna... I went to this restaurant. It was called Wally's. And they had this fancy tuna thing. It was a big old tuna laying out on a table. And it was fresh, fresh done tuna. Didn't like that either. It was like, what do they call that, mahi mahi, where the tuna's raw. But, no, don't eat nothing raw. I don't eat anything even slightly pink. Ugh. I guess you can't go with your foot right now. Yeah. My foot it's better. But I don't know if I want to be pushing on them weights and everything with my foot right now. I don't know. I could do like that last video I did in my shorts and that, where I was on the what do they call that thing? A cardio thing anyway. Well, I was doing that. I might be able to do that. Oh, that's good. What's good? Mahi mahi? Or I think, is that the right one? No, it's called something else. I think. The tuna where they cut it up raw and they cut it in little pieces. Or is that poke? The Hawaiians do that. Poke salad or something like that. Poke. It's got rough tuna in it. No, not me. My foot, your foot is feeling better. Yep. Getting a lot better. I walk around barefoot. That's me. I'm barefoot all the time. I would go to the mailbox barefoot if the sand wasn't so hot on the road. That stops me. Yeah. Oh, hey, Amish Pope is back. Yeehaw. For a couple of minutes, Tim, before they chop me off, I only get 2 hours for free in that, I guess, and then they pull the plug or whatever, so we'll see what happens. Yeah. It's close to it. You're barefoot? Cool, Tim. I am too. I'd show you, but my feet are dirty. I walked around outside. No, it will keep going until they shut you down. Oh, okay. 158, 159.01 now. It'll be coming. I'll be getting yanked. So, just in case I do, thank you guys for watching. And remember, whatever you do in life, make a difference. If we're still here, we'll still keep talking. But if not, I'll see you next time. Love y'all. Whoops. Got this one first. I'm barefoot too, not in the kitchen. You can go past the time? Oh, really? Have an awesome day. Yep. Well, we'll keep talking until it chops me off or whatever. It's been a while since I used it, and it said something about 2 hours. Unless I read something wrong. We'll find out. Well, I'm 2 hours, 10 seconds in. Nothing happened yet, I don't think. I think I'm still here. Counter's still going around. Cool. Maybe they'll just chop off what goes up to YouTube, maybe. I don't know. Hold on, guys. I'm going to go get me a couple of boiled eggs. I'm getting kind of hungry. Don't want to run over Daisy. I'll be right back if they don't chop me. Thank goodness. Don't want to step on you, babies. Oh. You never even moved, Daisy. You're okay. I'm not going to step on you if I can help it. Yeah, I'm still here. Got me some water. Got me my Redmond's Real Salt. And some making use. One person here, according to the thingamadoer, eggs. No, I want cookies. Me too. Ain't got no cookies. Wish I did. But my brother in Pennsylvania didn't send me any. I'm cookieless. Why do eggs always smell like a fart when you open them? Oh, did I say that right out loud? And I like salt on my eggs a little bit. See a live stream, now a mukbang. High winds and rain. It's a little darker here now, but not really windy or anything. Hey Tim, do you ever make that corn relish? I like that stuff too. Not a lot of people do, but I do. Last time I had it, I think, was when my grandma made it. I guess it's an acquired taste, so not a lot of people like it. But I do. Move my trash can over closer to me. You buy it? Oh, okay. My grandma used to make it, but she liked it. I think I was the only other one. Unless Grandpa did, I don't know, because she had to have made it for a reason. I've been thinking about that lately. Trying to make some corn relish. If I can get the corn. If not, I have to make it from canned corn, I guess. Wouldn't be the same, but still be good, I'm quite sure. Oh, maybe that's why I'm thinking about it. It's because I did see it at the Amish store or Mennonite store. And that's the only thing. Most of their stuff is pretty good price, but they're canned stuff. And they don't even do it at the store. It's some other company. I see their stuff all over the place. But it'll be ridiculously expensive. Oh, my sister just pulled in. Just got back from Illinois. Yep, I think that's the one. That name sounds really familiar, so I think it was. I still may buy it sometime there just to get it. Because that's, some of that stuff, that's the only way you can get it now. Because the older generation that used to do that stuff really ain't around anymore. My sister's coming up today. Or not my sister, my daughter. Taking her grandfather out to eat tonight. That's pretty good. There's not many of his grandkids have anything to do with him. I've noticed that for whatever reason. Well, I'm 2 hours and 9 minutes in. I must have read something wrong because I'm still here. Lucky to live in this area. We get all that stuff. Good stuff from the Amish and Mennonite stands. Yeah. Well, we have them here too. Not as much as Pennsylvania does, though, but because you got Lancaster County and all that over there. But I'm surrounded with Amish up here too. Gladwin. There's a lot of them in Gladwin and Mayo. Right close to me here. But all I could find for a long time was a Mennonite store, but I didn't know there was an Amish one. But there is, and I'm going to be going there. I guess it's a big place. And right up here, only about 4 miles away, there's Maple Ridge Road. And there's a whole bunch of new Amish people that moved in there. I mean, they built houses and farms, got them going and everything in just a short time. Well, you know how they are. They weren't there just a couple of years ago. And I'm sure in that settlement stuff, there's probably stores in there that I just don't know about. Like any of the dairies. And I see they have cows and stuff, but I don't know if they have milking barns where the public can go in and buy raw milk and stuff. I would love to do that. Make cheese and stuff. I used to make farmer's cheese, but I haven't made any other. And the farmer's cheese I made, that was when my kids were little. Okay, you think that'll get me in? Oh, mm, I would love that. Because I use cream, heavy cream in my coffee. I would love that. And I'm basically a rat. I love cheese. And I'm not joking. I eat about 15 pounds of cheese a month, probably. I buy it in 5 pound things. I usually get 2 or 3 of them. I mean, butter cheese is awesome. I don't think I've ever had that. I've had the Amish rolled butter and stuff. It tastes like any other butter, just a little better, but butter cheese would be good. Sounds good. Sounds like it would be really creamy or something too. I wonder if they use that, like the cream, to make that butter cheese. Oh yeah, smoked cheese. Yeah, good stuff. I had some smoked Havarti cheese once. That's really good. I bought a big old log of that. My discount store that I've did videos on, shopping halls and stuff. I think they're actually um, part of a Mennonite thing because a lot of the stuff that I see in the Mennonite stores, I also see there too. Okay, Misha, thanks for coming. I thought you were already gone. Another case of my counter lying. Now it says two, but you get backed up eating that much cheese. Eventually, all comes out. But now milk, the pasteurized milk, well, let's just say I could paint things with if I drink that stuff. It's like, don't get in my way if I'm making a run for the bathroom. But cheese is just the opposite. I like cheddar. And it's weird. For cooking, I like mild cheddar. If I'm eating it, I like extra sharp. And then I like Kobe cheese too. We buy raw milk. The other is gross. Yeah, it is. But that's all we can get. I have friends that are farmers, dairy farms, and they can't give you raw milk. They get caught. They get in trouble. And there's people watching them all the time to make sure that you don't get anything beneficial to you. Because they say if you get well, lactose intolerant, if you get heartburn and stuff like that, raw milk will cure that. I think I might have had it when I was a kid because we had farmers in my family, but I can't swear by it. Or dad knew someone that got it. I know my dad grew up on it because my grandparents raised him on a dairy farm. And that was back in the 40s. And there was this lady that um, has a grass-fed cow farm, dairy farm. And she used to have share things where you could get, so much raw milk and stuff, but I guess she got in trouble for doing that. She was licensed and everything as far as I know. And then the government came down on her for some reason. When I got worked on the farm, I got all I want for free. Yeah, I imagine. You could make you separate your own cream and stuff, make your own butter and make your own cheese and all kinds of things. Ice cream from real milk. I can just imagine how that would be. Having real raw milk ice cream. Oh my goodness, I bet you that's awesome. When I make it here, I use nothing but cream. I don't put milk in it or anything, just cream. Ice cream. I want a banana split. Oh my goodness, that would be good. I probably couldn't eat the whole thing anymore because ice cream affects me like milk does. But I do it anyway. I'm a glutton for punishment. Banana split with raspberry topping and pineapple topping. Yum. I really like pineapple ice cream topping. Oh my goodness, is that good? And my favorite berry is raspberries. Tammy and I have to share a banana split. Yeah. Especially if you go to a place that really knows how to make them and they're great big things. We have a ice cream place that opened in Sterling now. I've been there quite a few times. And I think they make their own ice cream. But it's not raw milk ice cream, but it's their own ice cream. I think. How's Tammy doing? You guys doing well? Don't mind me, I'm shucking another egg. And it's sticking. Usually doesn't. There we go. We go to an old-fashioned ice cream stand over the mountain. So good. Oh, that would be. You have to remember all these places you tell me about because I ever get to come to Pennsylvania. I'm going to want to go to all these places. Oh, yeah. She hits you? I doubt that. Yells at you? I can imagine that women all do that. Inflicts boogers. Well, she ain't got nobody else to throw them at. I take it she's close by. Probably threatening to smack you in the head. Oh, I can make some of these into deviled eggs too. Couple months, oh boy. I wouldn't. I would really like to see all that stuff. Unless I come into a bunch of money someplace or something. You don't have anything to fear. But if I ever tell you I'll be there, you can count on it. Fire call for a tree into a house? Oh no. Are you listening to your scanner? I usually have mine on too when it gets bad. A week or two ago, we had fire engines go flying by here in the woods. And out here, when they go by, everybody looks. Because we all live right in the forest, you know. Hmm. We're still we got sunlight so far. I got that one scanner app on my phone. Excuse me. Now it says in the village it's 77 degrees and it's sunny. It is, but I live north of the village. I'm closer to another village than I am the one that my address is for. Well, I guess kind of midway between both of them. It says 2 people now. You live in the hood? Yeah, when I go on Google Earth and stuff, I can put in your address and see, like, right down to the streets and everything. I put mine in, you can't even see the house. All you can see is trees. Speak other person, who are you? It turned out to be a nice day, you know. I mean, it looked like it was going to rain really hard again. First part of the day, but now it's nice out there. Everything's all wet, but it's nice. Oh, they left, whoever the other person was. Or it says they did anyway. Oh, boy. What are you having tonight for dinner? Or supper, I mean. Or are you making that corn stuff tonight? Sound like somebody pulled in my driveway. Maybe. And ELTs. I love those things. Ain't got no tomatoes yet. I'd have to buy tomatoes if I wanted them. Oh, well, if you scare them, so what? They need to grow up. Haven't been doing much of anything since I canned the chicken last. And then my other videos, I told them about I was trimming up trees and stuff here. I'm still waiting for that guy to get back to me with Amish people taking my trees for lumber and stuff. Or firewood, whatever they want to do with it. I don't care. You can 100 pounds of taters? Well, I'm doing 50. And then maybe more if I could afford it. $23 for a 50-pound bag of potatoes. Ridiculous. I did take some out that were, great big things though, and I used them. I made potato salad, and then I baked, a couple of them. Well, micro baked them in the microwave, but I love canned potatoes. I got some back there, but they're starting to get low, so can up some more. Because I can sit down with a fork and just eat them right out of the jar. I love them. Oh, yes, potato soup. Oh, yeah. That's some good stuff, too. Potatoes are, you can make so many things with them. And of course, French fries. But I don't get French fries a whole lot, but once in a while I like me some fries. I love tater tots too, but potatoes are so carby. And because of my sugar, I gotta watch those. The carby stuff that I eat. But I love potatoes. Fried in bacon grease. Oh. Mashed potatoes, boiled potatoes. Oh. French fries with vinegar, French fries with mustard. Oh, you like them too. I like them with vinegar, and I like them with tartar sauce on them. Not made with snot anise. The tartar sauce made with Miracle Whip. I don't like snot anise. I mean, I eat it, but it's not my favorite. Potato pancakes, hash browns, all kinds of stuff. Then those other things, I don't really know the proper name of them, but we used to take mashed potatoes and put a few eggs in it, and then you make them, even if you have to use instant potatoes in with it, to make them really thick so you can make patties. And then we would fry them, like mashed potato patties, put onions in them and garlic and stuff and things you like that. And then you fry them, brown them up on both sides. Pretty darn good. And hash browns made with real potatoes. Those are good. Yeah, that's be what they are. Basically is tater cakes. I like those. I like all kinds of stuff like that. Potatoes. I make steaks out of cabbage. Slice those and slather them with bacon grease and stuff and bake them till they're burned around the edges. And eat them. Poor folk food, so good though, yes. You betcha it is. Amazing stuff. I love goulash, Spanish rice, made the way that I make it. I don't make it hot. I can't eat that stuff. Um, Fried potatoes, other things that we had to eat growing up, because there wasn't a lot of bounty for the rich type foods anyway. Yep, porcupine balls too, yep. We had those a lot. That we had Swedish meatballs, but they weren't like they make them now. Stuffed peppers. Oh, I like those too. A lot. You can do it with tomatoes too, but it gets a little hard. Yep. Salmon cakes or patties. I still got some over there too. I use jack mackerel and made patties with it. Same as you do for salmon cakes or salmon loaf. Lots of different stuff like that. Oh, I accidentally starred one of your comments. Huh. Didn't even know I could do that. Oh, yes, right there. Oh. Wow. I wonder what that means. Either I'm doing something good or bad. I don't know. Don't know what the star means. It don't come up with nothing either. Oh, well, must just mean I like the comment. Or maybe it's like pinning it or something. Could be. Yeah, you was a superstar. But yeah, I really would like to come to Pennsylvania. I'd like to see some things in Tennessee. Florida really doesn't appeal to me other than citrus fruit. No place that's warm. Really warm. I don't have any desire to go to them kind of places. I like winter. It would be neat though. Come there and then do a live stream from somewhere famous, some important place. We have a lot of stuff like that in Michigan too. But a lot of people don't know about everything that we have. You ever been in Lake Superior? Because that you would know if you've been in there, because that leaves a lasting impression. Because the water comes right off the glaciers and it's freezing cold. Crystal clear, but freezing. Unlike any place else that I'm aware of. Oh. There's some are better than others. I really, really like Lake Superior though. It's so beautiful. And Lake Huron up by the bridge is pretty nice. But it's not like Lake Superior. Lake Superior, you can go out in the water if you can stand it, up to here, where you can bend down still yet and look down, and you can see your feet. The water is so clear, but it's extremely cold. Nobody can stay in it more than 5 minutes, because body parts start freezing. It's not a joyful experience either. But Lake Huron, when you go over to on the ferry boat over to Mackinac Island, that's extremely beautiful. You being from up in the Amish area and stuff, and being from that, Mackinac Island is all horse and buggy. It's no motorized vehicles allowed on the island. Everything you do is by bicycle or horse and buggy or walking. Every time I've been there, we've always walked. It is absolutely beautiful up there. All the times I've been there, I've never been in the Grand Hotel or nothing. It's a beautiful building, but never been in there. Lots and lots and lots of streets are lined with fudge shops. All different kinds of homemade fudge. Yeah, it's really neat, and the fudge is really good too. Really sweet. Oh, I gotta get this one in too. You're not a traveler. I don't know if I am or not because I don't get a chance, you know. I've been all the way down to Texas, but don't care for fudge. Yeah, I know it's pretty sweet, sickening sweet. But their fudge does have a really good flavor, though. But it's awful sweet stuff. Then they have all your touristy type things, gift shops, and all that. You know, money magnet places. You walk by and your wallet is instantly empty. It's kind of nice riding over on the ferry, though, because there's horses down in the bottom of it. I used to go down there with the horses when we were going across. Usually, when I get to go over there, it's always days that are just pouring out. I mean, raining so hard you can't stand it. It's freezing cold. Sitting up on the top deck of the boat. It's like, so I go down with inside building, under with the horses, get out of the rain. So when it rains over the water, it rains so hard you can't can barely see, put it that way. You get soaked right away. End up seasick. Yeah, you don't notice it on the ferry boats, which I'm surprising. I've taken and went over to Drummond Island, and on that ferry, your whole car goes on there. You drive onto the boat, and it goes over. That's a different experience. But you don't even know you're moving. You just sit in your car and you get across, they drop the gate, and you drive off. But that was, at that time, a friend of ours, her dad owned property on Drummond Island, and he had campers up there. We would go up there and stay on his property. That was pretty nice. And it was surrounded by, I believe, Lake Superior. If it wasn't, you could have fooled me because the water was crystal clear and it was freezing cold. And we were there in the hot summer, but that water was so cold and so clean. I used to scoop up the water because my wife and our friend was packing the supplies to go there. They packed 2 gallons of water, and we were there for a week. Didn't last long with 3 kids, 3 adults. So I'm getting water out of the lake, pouring it through a coffee filter to get the little shrimps out of it, and boiling it. We stayed the whole time, though. We didn't leave because of that. Well, other people would have just left. I didn't do that. Because that water up there is really clean and stuff. It's not like other places. And it might be dirty, but not dirty enough to hurt you like what other places, like New York or something, would. Some places in New York where the pollution is so bad. All we got is sunken ships. I don't know how many are up there, but they were back from the days, I think, most of them anyway, except for a couple where when the ships were all wood. That one, I don't think, Fitzgerald, I don't know if that was the one. A couple famous ones went down there. Yeah, there's some countryside in New York that ain't too bad. Like this farm that I watch out in the country on YouTube. They got a really nice farm, and it's out way out away from towns and everything. Of course, it's a dairy farm, so they're not going to appreciate that in town. Edmund Fitzgerald, yeah, that's what I thought. Those were metal, I think, tanker ships or something. Then we got lots and lots of lighthouses too. I wouldn't mind seeing those when it's not storming. Going out way up in the air in a tower over the, bad weather water. Because them waves get really nasty out there. Hauled iron ore. Very possible, and they probably did copper too, because they mined a lot of it up there. Who knows? I know they did iron. Yep. I think there are other ones too. At least a couple, I think. Not sure. Yeah, that one of the military ships, I think. Maybe not. I don't know. I know there's old wooden ones in there all over the place. No, that's like in Saginaw Bay or Saginaw River. That was lumber baron stuff. There's a whole lot of ships down there. And a few years ago, the water went down so low, the old bottoms of the ships came out of the water. And you could see all the ships that were sunk along there. And then there was somebody that, back in the day, way years ago, that burned a bunch of the ships when they were sitting there too. So the ships burnt down to the water and the rest stayed there. And then the tide come in or something. The water got deeper because we didn't know all them ships were there for years. But the river started drying up and they came out and they're still out as far as I know. I haven't been down that way. Now you got to pay to go across the bridge. I won't be going there too often. Mackinac Island, there's Fort Michilimackinac that's up there. And a whole bunch of the French, Lafayette, I think his army or something like that was up there. Not his army, but Father Marquette or something like that. Yeah, I think that was up there. There are a lot of things up there to see, but a lot of it involves horses, which I'm fine with. Yep, lots of French up there. French Canadians. Um, I wonder if it's always been part of Michigan or what. Oh, wait, I have a French grandmother. I don't know if I know my grandpa had French in him. French, English, Dutch, something else too. Irish and Scotch. I have the Irish side with the Irish tartan, and then the Scotch side with the Scotch plant tartan. Two different ones in my family. Thunder is really rolling now. Oh. Hope it's okay there. It still looks sunny here, but kind of like partly cloudy. Somebody just messaged me. Must have been my dad. Yep. Oh, you're Scottish on your dad's side? That's the way mine is too. Scotch and Irish and my dad. And my dad's calling me. Oh, goody. You're out too. Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Sandy?
No?
No. She's in Sandy's heart hospital with her heart.
Oh, no.
And she had some heaviness in her chest. She went in last night. They kept her all night. And just sent a thing in. Sounds like you keep her tonight again. They're just moving her to ICU now.
Oh, jeez.
To heart cath done.
Oh.
She was in room 35, but she moved to RCU. I don't know where she'll be, but maybe get understand if you could check on her.
Yeah. Wow.
She thought at first it was because when she down in Florida, she was found out there was 3 people in her group all had COVID. She didn't know was that or what. So we went in to get checked, and
Oh.
so don't sound too pretty good.
Yeah, that's for sure.
No. Trying to get down there around else here, find out anything, but Khalif is on her way here to pick me up right now, so.
Yeah. She told me she was coming.
Because she's coming from Midland, she picked up her boyfriend. He wants to meet me too, so.
Yeah, that'd be Dexter.
I hope he's a nice guy.
Yeah, he is.
She needs somebody besides that other goofball.